Hey Gemini, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for August 10th through the 17th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely mermaid themed tarot deck here. And then we're going to pull a dolphin and mermaid oracle card for you all from this deck here. So without further ado, my darling Geminis, let's see what's coming up for Gemini sun, moon, and rising in the week ahead. Like we need one more good shuffle here. Gemini, I feel like you guys are going through a lot of changes, a lot of very fast moving changes. Some of these can just be like inwardly, like you feel like you're changing inwardly, or you feel like there's a lot shifting within yourself and your personal energy, right? But we're going to see what the cards have to say, but I definitely got this feeling of like a bit of a whirlwind. And I saw the number 5, and to me that indicates change. So your first card here is Two of Cups, Gemini. Now, those of you who watch my readings, you know me, guys. You know that in the weekly forecasts, I apply the cards in ways other than love and relationship, because once a month in the beginning of the month, I do a love reading, love and romance. And then in the weekly readings, I try to focus how these cards are going to have to do with other areas of life, like your spirituality, your healing, family situations, career. Obviously, Two of Cups is one of the cups that tarot is gonna like kind of move towards like romantic energy, and that could be the case for some of you, where there could be something that's healing within yourself, that's like picking up your love life or manifesting a soulmate. However, it's not the only meaning of Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about harmony, it's about balance, and it's about exchange, okay? So I feel, Gemini, those of you that you have found yourself in situations where you've been having a hard time figuring out when to give and when to withhold, or how much to invest in a situation, right? Like, oh, I want to work hard at work, but how hard do I work without getting taken advantage of? Or I want to be generous with my friends or family, or I want to impress this person, but how much is too much? How much is too far? So with the Two of Cups, I feel there's this balance of giving and receiving. I also feel, Gemini, because you guys are you guys are referred to as like the twins of the zodiac, right? You guys are said to have two parts of yourselves. Like you guys have a personality with two sides to you, right? And so the Two of Cups makes me feel as though you're making that work in your favor. You're balancing out those two sides of you, and you're coming together with like a very harmonious self. So there could be an inner peace that you're feeling is beginning to come on this week. There could be a fact or a way in which you are feeling more accepting of yourself, like from within, and you're learning to embrace these different parts of you without labeling them as good or bad, right? And you're finding how each part of you is beneficial, how each part of you makes up the whole, right? Makes up all of you, right? If you're a car enthusiast, if you're somebody who's like really super into cars, there's going to be parts of the car that aren't as exciting. You know, maybe you're like really into like, I don't know, like the way that the dash lights up, or maybe you're really into like I don't know, are they fenders, spoilers? I don't know about cars, right? There might be certain parts of the car that's like, oh wow, that's like you think are really cool, but then you might not get as excited when you look at like seatbelt buckles, or you might not feel as excited when you think about like spark plugs or something, right? But it's all crucial. It like you need it. You need that part of the car. And so you're beginning to see yourself in that way. Maybe there's parts about you that aren't as, exciting, but you see how they're fulfilling a purpose, and you accept that they are a part of your whole, and you love them and you embrace them. So I feel that this is a balance within yourself. And for a lot of you, this is coming before you manifest some sort of soulmate or partnership. And for some reason with this Two of Cups, Gemini, I feel like you guys have an apology coming your way this week. I feel like someone's reaching out to you and saying, you know what, I messed up. I'm really sorry, right? And I feel like they're trying to make it up to you by doing things for you physically. Not in bed, but like maybe they're wanting to feed you or take you out, or maybe they're wanting to, you know, kind of provide some way of service or help. You know, maybe they're wanting to bring you groceries. Maybe they're wanting to stop by and visit. Maybe they're wanting to help you around the house. I don't know, but I just feel like there's some kind of an apology coming your way. Your next card here, Gemini, is the Page of Cups. All right. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign, okay? Or if you have water in your chart, that could be an element of yourself that's really kind of coming to the surface. Page of Cups traditionally or typically people are going to associate this with, like I said, a younger water sign person. So like a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay, you might be, some of you are spending time with children this week as a part of your healing and the heart chakra opening up. Some of you might be kind of going through your childhood, like a trip down memory lane. But overall, the Page of Cups for me, those of you that watch my readings, you know that this is a card that has a very special meaning for me. Okay, Page of Cups for me comes up when somebody is going through a heart chakra opening, a heart chakra expansion. And this happens so that we can begin to receive, right? And somebody made a really good comment. I can't remember which sign it was, but somebody made a really good comment in the comments, and they were like, well, because I was talking about how you can't receive abundance if the heart chakra is not open. So a lot of the times when people are trying to, you know, pray and ask their angels to receive, to like improve their financial situation, or to like meet the love of their life, or whatever they want, you know, we have to, the heart chakra has to open first. And that might not feel fun because people start really feeling emotions and feelings that they've tried to ignore for a long time. And somebody was like, well, I know a lot of people, or there's a lot of examples of people that their heart chakra is closed, they're callous, they don't care about anybody, and they have so much money, right? So like how does that happen? And the answer to that is having a lot of wealth is not the same as abundance. Because a lot of those people, they're like the Scrooge McDucks. They can never have enough. And they're the people that they act like they're the poorest in the world. They act like, more. They never feel secure. They never feel secure with however much they have. And their greed makes them do horrible, terrible things. And that is a fear-based life. So I'm talking about abundance. I'm talking about your needs being met. I'm talking about, you know, feeling satisfied, feeling secure, being able to enjoy, you know, what you have. And so the heart has to be open for that. Otherwise, you're just hoarding. You're just hoarding and being in fear. And so this Page of Cups is coming up to say that the heart chakra is opening up. One piece of advice I have to give you, Gemini, as the heart chakra opens up, there's going to be times that you feel really overwhelmed by your emotions, even positive ones, even positive emotions. You might feel like, wow, like I can't handle this happiness right now. It's like it's overwhelming, or like I'm afraid that I'm gonna lose it, or something is gonna happen and it's gonna be taken away, right? Like the fears start coming to the surface. So instead of shutting people out or pushing people away, or pushing away an experience or an opportunity, try to just take a moment to take a step back and take a little bit of a breather, take some time for yourself. Take some time to try to, calm yourself down, rest, make sure you're getting enough rest. That's another thing too, Gemini. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to be super emotional, super, super emotional. And it's hard to make good decisions when our thinking is clouded by our intense feelings and emotions. So make sure you're getting enough sleep, make sure you're getting enough rest, make sure you're getting enough time to yourself, enough alone time, and just go slow. Go slow. Don't push it away. Don't go into that all or nothing thinking or feeling. Your next card here, my darlings, is the moon. So you guys have this moon, water kind of energy around you this week. And so this means you guys are coming into the heart chakra. You guys are coming into the realm of emotion. And one of the things a lot of you are going to be processing, my dear, is healing that is leading you to stronger intuition, healing that is leading you to like your inner knowing and being able to see through people and be able to see through situations and to see the truth of the matter. A lot of you are awakening from levels and layers of deception. Okay, especially those of you that you're processing your childhood and you're remembering your childhood. A lot of you are going to flat out be remembering conversations and things that happened in which your parent or parental figures put false beliefs into your head. Some of them intentional and some of them not intentional. But you're waking up from those illusions and delusions. You're waking up from those deceptions and you're seeing the truth of the situation. Another thing that I'm feeling as I'm looking at this card, Gemini, is I'm feeling a really strong sense that this full moon we just had on August 4th, that a lot of you began to release fear that you were holding on to. So as the heart chakra began opening up, one of the first things that began to release that you were holding on to was fear. So a lot of you may have fears coming to the surface right now. And so, you know, I know it's not fun. I know it's not fun to release fear. But, you know, just kind of remind yourself, I don't need this anymore. It doesn't serve a purpose anymore. I can acknowledge that I feel this way and I can reason my way through it. I can journal and write my way through it. I can say a prayer. I can meditate. I can ask Archangel Michael to come in and to remove the fear from my heart and fill my heart with love and light and courage. And I can have my angels, my higher power, God, you know, take this fear from me and release it. Okay. Other things that you can do, sea salt baths are very, very helpful. Taking a bath with sea salt, or if you don't have a bathtub, there's a lot of companies that make scrubs with sea salt. You can do like a sea salt scrub. Can be very, very helpful. Aromatherapy, saging, smudging, you know, lighting incense or essential oil diffuser. These are all really great ways of helping clear that energy. Okay, my darlings, we're going to see what's coming up for you here with the oracle message for the week. And I remind you guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, right? Because these are for a bunch of people and not every single person has the same exact circumstances. So you may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks are going to resonate more than others, or they might add a little extra information for you. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. And so the card that you guys have coming up for your message is Waves of Prosperity. Wow, see, that's confirmation for you. We talked about the heart chakra opening up to receive abundance. And so it says here, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. That's exactly what we were talking about. This card is coming up and giving you confirmation of that. Okay, we have the pink here, right? And the pink for me, this shade of pink, right? Like the deeper shades of pink I associate with Archangel Jophiel, but this lighter shade of pink for me personally, I associate it with unconditional love of self. So remember how we talked about the first card with the Two of Cups? That's confirmation for me. A lot of your healing, a lot of your opening up to receive is coming from unconditional love of self and releasing fear of rejection, releasing fear of what other people think, and you're opening up to receive. And remember how I said, as these waves of prosperity come in, as these opportunities come in, as these connections come in, there's going to be little moments of time that you feel very overwhelmed and you're tempted to kind of, you know, sabotage it or push it away or run away from it. And instead of going to that extreme, just take a little bit of a step back, take a little bit of a breather, you know, gather yourself up, get yourself together, and then, you know, go back into it. So I hope that this was helpful, Gemini. Again, if you'd like a private reading, you can schedule with me through Calendly. And don't forget to check out the channeled angel messages for August. Those are linked in the description, as well as the love readings for August. Those are also linked in the description. And don't forget, every single day on Instagram and Facebook, Amethyst Angellight pages, I always post a card of the day with a daily message, and I post a pick a card also. So there's 2 messages a day on the social media, and every single month I give away a free 30-minute reading, and I give away a different prize. You can check out the social media to see what the giveaway is for this month. It's a painting by Mixed Media Girl that when I saw it, I immediately thought of Archangel Uriel, which is what inspired these nails. Uriel's colors are yellow and orange, and I just thought it was so beautiful. So I almost wanted it for myself, but I thought I would give it away. That's what you guys can go check it out. And also, one person will win the free reading. And I pick a winner from Facebook and a winner from Instagram every single month. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful week, and take care.